So yeah, what difficulty on that?
It'll just be average, but I'll put 2 setback on because you're panicking. Because you've got to beat
Yeah,
the
that's
hut.
fair.
Got to beat the hut. Got to beat the hut.
I don't have to deal with things like turning, so
So yeah,
that doesn't get me.
maybe either boost die or reduce the setback die because he doesn't actually have to worry about you know.
Yeah. Okay. Just have 1 setback die.
All right.
All right then.
Then HK is probably going to be our driver because he has the most dex out of all of us.
Fucking
You get caught up in a big kind of like tailback of jetpack users. Busy
Just a
world.
flight of jetpack users.
There's
the
a
Flight of the Valkyries, only slower and less exciting.
unfortunately, there's an old hut in the main lane. It's a shell hut, and he's just going to go poodling along at 40.
They're just the worst. Like, come on, they're just holding up traffic. Why are you in the left-hand lane and going 40? Go to the right-hand lane.
Except he's a hut, so no one can actually say that to him.
Ugh.
Well, they can. They'll just die.
Well, not die immediately. They'll just be like, oh, that's a bad idea. Alright, so,
Okay.
Ygmir, you want to roll for our driving?
So what am I roll? So I've got my 5 green dice on the thing. What
Yeah.
else do I need?
Oh, wait, actually...
Average check, 2 setback.
Actually, I
That's
think
super
we did
cool.
this wrong. Ablative, what was the maneuverability on the jetpack?
I do not remember. Give me a sec.
That
Going
is
places, we explode.
that is totally a thing you should have.
Jetpack, 181. I'm sorry, I seem to have lost my books.
Well, what is it?
There they are.
Well, I'm trying to find how you can get what's it listed under.
So what?
It's 181 in Edge of Empire.
No, of course I've got Age of Rebellion on me. I'm not walking over to get Edge. One of you guys can look at it.
181.
Handling 0.
Okay.
No
So yeah, you
boost.
don't get any boost. So yeah, that's what you rolled. Ygmir, what are we? Well, Gray, what are we driving?
So the Ganon goes flying off in the opposite direction, and
No, he's going in the right direction. He just pretty quickly runs into a wall of jetpacks.
a wall of jetpacks?
It's quite a lot of repulsor lift transport at the moment.
Casual jetpack flyers. You know, you
It's a
wouldn't
hot
expect
world.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shell huts are out in force. Sorry, I'm just looking for the stats on a decent speeder.
This part, gentlemen, is where we all stick our head in a book for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
No.
Well, most of them have handling of 0. It looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's designed to be, a swoop. Basically, it's gonna be handling 0.
Yeah, I have 0.
All right, so just make a straight roll, probably with 1 black die.
Yeah, it's a
Ygmir?
bit easier on the ground.
Well, with 2 black die.
Yeah, 2 black die.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
What does it take for me to land on the ground car as it passes me?
Probably a pilot's check.
That would actually be
Wait,
pretty
what'd you say,
hard.
Greg?
Agility of piloting check, probably.
Another
you-
one, because that went so well last time.
Yeah.
Could
Hard.
he spend a light side point to Deus Ex Machina face planting under our car?
You only
Well,
got
no,
one.
I want to do a Batman.
Okay.
I don't think you can spend force points to just make things happen. You can make
Destiny
things
points.
easier.
Alright. Okay.
No, apparently I did that just fine.
Yeah, so you're not you're basically driving along at high speed with a gun clinging to your roof.
And as I passed them, I just flipped the bird at the hut that was holding up traffic.
He probably doesn't even recognize you on the ground.
He probably doesn't even see it, but
Yeah,
it
that's
makes
what I
me
mean.
feel better.
Dun, 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 dun. He's out for his Sunday afternoon drive.
Ah,
Mhm.
All
How
right.
many people try to follow me as I do this?
At least one person will crash into the ground horribly.
Oh God. Congratulations, you've caused injury and possibly fatalities. How do you feel?
Woo! I'm ahead of the curve.
I'm ahead of the curve. Alright. So we got three successes, no triumphs, but that was kind of expected. What? Let's see, do
How
we
much
get
do
there
we? How much do we beat them by?
yeah. How much time we
Probably
got?
like 15, 20 minutes.
Not much time.
Not much time. Enough time to do stuff, but... What was that?
Alright, game plan, people. We need to make sure that the databases don't incriminate us at all or the rebellion. And we need to possibly... Oh man. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot.
It sounds like the drugs already hit your system.
I'm yawning too much. Sorry about that. We need to get rid of anything incriminating to both the rebellion and to us. And we also need to make sure that there's something leading to Imperials. Are the dealer bots actually using Imperial lines to get here? Because sometimes they won't need, like, Imperials, how much do they care about this, since it's actually only affecting the Hutts? Are they actually facilitating this?
Probably they're...
The Imperials probably don't even know about this.
yeah, it's probably too small scale.
Alright.
You've probably set up the middle of nowhere somewhere you can get jump into hut space.
Plus, we're using smugglers to get the stuff around. So
Man.
We blame Han Solo.
no,
Han
Solo's
Solo's
dead.
probably dead.
It would be awesome if we can get the Imperials there, just so we can get Imperials at the scene. You shoot up the Imperials and say they did it. Oh well. Sad face.
I mean, since this is a Hutt world, isn't the Imperial presence, like, very nominal? Like, if they show up, they're not going to be necessarily showing up with a whole bunch of forces, especially since if it's...
Yeah, it's Hut space. Basically, they have a tax collector who just doesn't actually do anything, and that's about it.
Yeah, I just wanted to raise like more rebel paraphernalia at this, not rebel, but Imperial paraphernalia at the scene
Yeah, no,
as cover
I
up.
get you, but the only problem would be that just the Imperials have a much lower presence in Hutt space because they're the Hutts.
I know.
Their sector fleet doesn't even have any Star Destroyers. It's all dreadnoughts.
So
Anyway, so we're getting there, right?
Yeah, you're
we're there. We have about 15 to 20 minutes. We're just kind of trying to talk about a game plan that we probably were doing on the way there.
Okay.
Again, clean both our selves off of whatever evidence that there is here, plus
Well,
the rebels.
We're going to need to sneak in, clean what information we can, then basically flip insignias from rebel insignia to Imperial insignias.
Well, I doubt that there's any rebel insignias around. That
But
would
the
be
thing is,
Yeah, we're
that
not exactly making this a
Yeah, I know.
known thing.
yeah, but we need to plant basically some rebel name. I'm not rebel, but Imperial names, and you know,
Grand Moff Tarkin.
No,
Stuff
he's
like
been
that.
dead for a year.
I know.
or not Grand Moff, or maybe people think he's dead, but he's actually alive. Turns out Tarkin went into the background and started, playing Imperial Spy Master.
Okay,
No?
considering the Certus went straight through the command bridge of the Star Destroyer, I don't think he's alive.
I know, I'm just being.
Star Destroyer, Death Star. My bad.
I was being silly, but anyway, it's just a very clever way to fake your death, being shot with a giant Sith super weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, But the thing is that the Hut wants a fight, right? He's coming on here. We just got here before he did, but he's
Well,
expecting
they're
this
essentially
fight.
doing a drug bust.
I know, but he's expecting this fight. So if we do the shooting before he gets here, it looks suspicious. So we need someone to sneak in and basically plant data.
Unfortunately, Rana is not here.
So clean data and plant data.
Yes.
Well, if you really want, we could try for the. Yeah, no, but we don't want them to see us actually beforehand.
HK, what's your your sneak rating? 5 green dice.
Probably. Let me
Okay,
check.
take this. Okay, real quick. Take this extremely long USB cord and plug this in. I'll do the rest.
Just put it on a thumb drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't put myself on a thumb drive.
Not you. What you need to
Just
do.
the
We can
data.
probably
Yeah.
make a computer's check for that.
Well, I was going to make the computer's check. I just need to.
Well,
plug
no,
it
that's
in.
what I'm saying.
no,
You can make the computer's
you
check
make-
now
you-
to pre-program something.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
I'm
difficulty?
pretty sure despite HK's one die in computers, he can figure out how to plug in a USB stick.
I don't know. Have you ever tried? Those things are
One
tricky
die versus
sometimes.
one challenge die. Can you do it?
Anyway, okay. So what's the difficulty to make a self-running exe program to scrub and plant imperial names?
Some imperial. Yeah.
To make it convincing, it's going to be hard. Time pressure, I'm going to add 4 setback. And I'm going to upgrade once.
Alright, so that's 4 setback.
Yeah. Because you're just massive time constraint.
Kind of really wish I had.
Do you have any skills that
No.
reduce black dice
No,
from
I'm not
computers?
I'm not a splicer. I'm a mechanic. Mechanic I can do
Slicer.
all day. Slicer.
Well, hang on. You can use my base 6 intellect as I'm going to assist you, so that should help you out.
What's the assist do?
Well,
Add
it
a
lets
green
you
die.
Oh, add another green die.
Well, no.
Well-
What it does is it lets you use my skill, like my attribute. So you
I
have
was-
a base 6
I
attribute.
was simplifying
I
it
already
and just
had-
telling him what to do in this.
I already had for I already have for yellows.
Just add a green die, discard.
He
Yes.
already has a green die added. Was that because you upgraded with a chip?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's only 5 though. He needs another one for.
Well, no,
Okay.
that would be 5 yellow dice. You would get rid of that last green one, upgrade that green to a yellow.
Alright, let's just 4
5 yellows.
computer, and then it's another 5, another yellow. On top of 3 just with an upgrade. Plus
And
4 time constraints.
You manage it.
Nice.
Done. Here you go. Just go plug this in. It's gonna do it all for us.
Okay.
I'm not sure what all I can do from this side. I would.
Okay, so we drop off. HK. We go around the corner to make sure that we arrive after the hut arrives. So HK needs to go in, plug it in, and then go into box form so he can hide during the firefight.
Hide during a firefight. An HK
I'd-
series droid.
Are you high?
Well, I was going to. Well, the thing is that we need to pull up after he gets there. So go. So see if HK can sneak in and plug where it needs to go in. Just scrub any data in there.
Okay, what difficulty die am I adding?
You sneak into your own place. It's only going to be average, but I'm going to upgrade once.
Well, I
Because
mean,
you're
it's our
trying
own place
very
to a
hard not
degree,
to be.
but it's
Yeah.
also kind of very much not our own place because we know nothing about this place.
So
Josh,
average will be 1 red, 2 and a purple.
Yep.
Average 1 upgrade. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, red and purple.
Okay.
Can I just say this has been
Versus
remarkably silly?
5 green. Should I add anything?
This has been remarkably silly. Yes, it has.
I'm adding a light side token.
So it's great that you could have named this convoluted plot in the game.
See, this session's called unnecessarily convoluted plot. Yes.
I think I succeeded.
No, you needed one more success.
What? No!
Don't fuck with us,
I
Greg.
needed
Don't fuck with us.
7.
Okay, the only there is a threat there. Would that be the fact that he took a little bit too long? He left some traces of his own presence,
Yeah,
Or strain.
or
Strain.
that he took strain,
I think it's more he's going to leave behind some sort of like notice.
gear.
Yeah,
You left a gear behind.
Yeah,
You
we know
fool! You foolish fool!
It's okay, it's all droids in there.
yeah, but
That's true. They're not going to be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's only
with
one-
you specifically without a lot of work.
yeah, it's only one threat, so it's only a minor thing. But a despair or success for him later on.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, a despair is just outright like you left something that can be immediately traced.
You
to
left your arm behind for some
Or
reason.
you left your gun, or you left the USB stick in with,
Yeah, no, you left the USB stick in. Oh god.
And it
Yeah.
has a bunch of rebel symbols on it and stuff.
and an air,
Property
and
of Calculon.
and an air
Please
horn for some
return if
reason.
found.
But what it is something he can notice.
Yeah.
Once he's actually in. And so you're pretty much just got out, dusted yourself down, and then the hut skimmer will land, and the bounty hunters will come out, and followed by the hut, Carla.
All right, so
He's
did we?
already got his two blaster pistols in his hand ready.
I still love the fact that this hut's gonna dirty his own hands. It's great.
So here's a question: did we honestly drive after dropping off HK? We drove off around the corner, so now that we've seen Hino arrive, we can arrive too. Like, give it like a few seconds.
Can we have done that? Because otherwise, we're gonna have to make a piloting check to like pretend to have made a crash. Like we got here just as fast as we can.
Yeah, you can go hide somewhere.
Okay, so we see them coming, and then we're gonna start driving and accelerating, and then crash course.
Back.
Straight through
Back.
the front door.
This is unnecessarily convoluted. Oh my god!
You're dealing with a hut. It's never unnecessarily
Really
confusing.
convoluted.
I know.
Speaking of convoluted,
in
we
theory,
appear to
this should
have,
never work because we are making this more complicated when we really need to.
But we're trying to sell it. We're really. What was?
No,
Remember the
but-
entire
but
last
that's the
season
thing
was.
But that's the thing is that like the best lies are the ones that you don't put
But-
much in. You let them fill it out.
Remember though, the entire last game somehow ended up with CN with his own hover Sith chair.
Did you just say?
Speaking of,
Hey! Did you just summon him?
I'm awake. Somebody needed 12 hours of sleep, and it was me.
Morning.
okay, what we just did
Afternoon.
was,
Things happened.
Things and stuff. Okay.
Go ahead, Gand. You say it.
Yes, please go.
we're being idiots.
Yes.
Okay, but that's every session.
Oh,
what
more
makes this
so.
stand out?
More so
Yes, but
this time.
well, so this time we have the person who's not trained in anything but shooting people rolling a bunch of dice to not shoot people.
Well, but you're rolling dice for sneaking around, which is something you're incidentally good at because you're good at shooting people.
How
Yagner's
the
doing
fuck does that work?
well, okay. So
Agility, deal with it.
So what
I
we're
have a
trying
shit ton
to-
of agility.
what we're trying to do is we're trying to sell the fact that this whole dealer scenario with Hut Kane is an imperial plant, meaning that we have to while finding information, clean everything we can before the hut gets there of our own involvement, so we can plant imperial involvement, information of imperial involvement. So what we're doing is a convoluted Looney Tunes scenario where we're trying to
trying to be everywhere at once before they get there, and also pretend we show up afterwards to make sure that they never know that we were there before we were there.
Yes.
Sounds flawless. Nobody rolled
I
dice
know,
so I can
it's-
join, okay?
It's so complicated. Oh my god.
As the dice rolling stop.
Welcome to Spycraft.
Yeah, no, there's no dice rolling.
Welcome to
Okay, join me
Spycraft.
now. Oh, it's good to be here.
Welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
In case you're wondering, no, we haven't actually shot anyone yet.
We're about to. We're about to shoot up our own supply depot.
See, Einrich's been shot up, but that's by Atten, and that's normal.
That's a
Supposedly.
different kind of shut up.
Oh,
Hello,
I'll
Atten.
I'm reducing my cunning down.
You're coming down. I got you.
Hold on, I'm in the Phantom Zone.
Again.
Need to-
Oh my god, have you been sent to another dimension?
Hey,
Yes.
did you happen to lose
Yeah.
a children's card game?
I
No.
was more referencing
No.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the original dub.
I'm going to send you to another dimension.
I mean, it's not inaccurate, but it's just so fucking stupid.
Well, yeah, I mean it's not
Yeah.
inaccurate because, like, yeah,
Because the afterlife is in fact another dimension.
there actually is another
which
dimension.
encapsulates the whole.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
It's
there,
actually
there's
3 different dimensions.
yeah. You got the good afterlife, the neutral afterlife, and the home for infinite losers.
I've just realised, by the way, guys, I'm sitting here doing this, stroking a cat on my lap. I'm a Bond villain at the moment.
Oh, and I'm sorry.
There's
I'm
support
sorry,
groups for
Gray.
that. Don't worry.
Is it
But you just realized this? You're British. It happens.
is it a long-haired cat?
Oh.
No.
Nope, still in the Phantom Zone.
Well, no. I mean that's
try
actually
claiming
better
your
if it's not a
character.
long-haired cat because it doesn't really look very villainous when you stroke the cat and you have all this hair coming off onto your hand. Like, what the hell do you do with that?
You're a good cat,
I'm
aren't
gonna
you?
try restarting Steam. Maybe that'll fix it.
I've cleared your character owner as well, just in case that was causing the problem.
No, usually that only causes the problem of can't select character.
Yeah. Can't hurt.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to try. Yeah. I mean, unless it actually does hurt. Like if you make my computer catch fire, that would suck.
Don't worry, I was having
Oh,
this.
Discard's had problems with that recently, hasn't he?
Well, it wasn't catching
Oh.
fire. It just was that I was trying to load Rust and it broke my modem. I broke my router for a bit.
You paused the recording, right,
Oh.
Gray?
No.
Our audience loves this. What are you talking about?
I'm not editing it out either.
Every moment of this.
Yeah.
They somehow keep watching.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Okay,
they
I
do.
keep going to the Phantom Zone.
Right, now I'll pause the recording.
Please.
Yes, go ahead and roll. I just restarted the recording.
Okay.
It's been a hard.
Yes,
I'm
more
helping.
This is gonna go so
Droid supremacy.
Just to give you an idea,
All right.
this is what he would roll if he was to attack you.
Okay.
He didn't roll any difficulty. It's
Oh.
2 difficulty.
Yeah,
with
two
melee.
He's
Still.
that's still 2 successes.
Still, that's
Yeah.
down to
Also,
crit.
that is a vibro axe, so he could totally break your weapon with that roll.
And it's a crit, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
2 crits, actually. Oh, wait,
All
no,
right,
it's
so
No.
No.
let's
not.
let's watch him in action as we storm this heinous drug lab,
Yeah.
the drug distribution network.
I'm gonna do
Oh
this
my
in
God,
narrated
he's a-
mode.
He's the hut version of Calibev, guys.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I do have a question, Gray, and Slash for the party, just before we do this. Were we able to get ask the Rebellion if they had any captured or commandeered Imperial shuttles that we could, use as part of the setup? Because that would also probably point towards them.
Well,
Yeah,
ask
actually,
them
that-
to-
That does bring up the question of, like, how much are we talking with our own shadowy side of the rebels for setting this up?
I think
I'm
we have
assuming
to
you're
send a
not,
damn thing to them.
because this is, remember, the whole project is like ultra top secret. You're the only
The
ones who know
whole-
anything about it.
The whole thing is plausible deniability, so we cannot plot to deny anything because they don't know anything about it, and they double don't know anything about it for my probing.
Exactly. The only people who know, I guess, are the two guys at
The
the
only
very
people
top.
who know are us and the people who told us to do it.
Well, I mean, like, we told ourselves to do this. I mean, we started Arcane without
Well,
anything from the Rebel.
We got the go-ahead from our wonderful bald
Right.
handler.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
and we told
So, I
that
mean,
we.
I'm thinking.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay, I was
No,
going to say. I was thinking if we could ask him for like one of those Lambda shuttles, right? If that's found on the station, loaded to the gills with hot cane, I mean, that's also pretty incriminating.
So
That was
basically,
just a thought.
So call in a favor. So it's a good idea. Call in a favor while we're on the way to have a commandeer Imperial shuttle go over, hook up to the station, and fly away as
Right.
fast as possible.
And the fact that its computer has been like wiped of Imperial data, well, it makes sense because the Imperials wouldn't just leave data linking back to themselves. Of course, they'd wipe it for a black op like this.
But why would they leave it on a shuttle? Why would they use their own shuttle for it?
Because you can get Lambda shuttles without being part of the Imperial military.
True.
Remember, we as rebels use Lambda shuttles most of the time to just fake out the Imperials, but
Oftentimes
Right.
just because it's all that they have available.
Yeah, no, Lambda shuttles are really good shuttles. Perfectly honest.
And I remember Serpentis mentioning that his character still has like some old Imperial uniforms. So if we manage to put some poor schmuck in one of those to make it look like they were actually part of it, I don't know why the heck he'd bring his Imperial uniform along. But I mean,
We will hire the
Imperial.
So guys, so if I'm understanding this correctly, we're going to hire the destitute such that we're going to hire people such that we have them be broken in, or am I getting this wrong? That like one of the things we're Oh wait, actually no, most of it is droids, right?
Not on the station, but yeah, most of it's droids.
Also, most of anyone that's not droids would be from the Chef's Network. So they aren't anyway affiliated with the rebels, so we can gun them down with impunity.
Alright.
I like how long it was quiet after I said that.
Chef himself might object, but then we can just shoot him.
Yes.
we're the good guys.
Yes, we
That's
are
the
the good
sad part.
guys. Aren't you happy
no.
that we are so good? We
no,
are great.
we're not. We're the good guys mostly, but we're also the CIA.
Right, we're the good guys.
We're the good CIA guys.
We are protecting space America. Okay, don't even think about it.
We are protecting Super Earth.
What's over Earth?
Okay, so while you're thinking about all this, you see Carla go into action, and it is terrifying. He basically just like chops the door down, slams his way through it, and just like bits of droid start skittering out.
Bits of droid just go everywhere.
Yeah, he's got like some weird sort of pulse weapon, which is what his blaster, pulse wave blaster.
God.
It's Vicious 3, if you want to know.
Let's not get shot by that.
Yeah, it's a pistol, but still.
You know
Sharp
what?
Boss is a badass.
So I'm going to get in on that. I want to go in and start hosing down a couple of droids with my
Yeah.
disruptors.
Don't worry about rolling about it. I'm just doing this. I'm assuming you've reprogrammed the droids so they'll shoot badly.
This is
Well-
cutscene land. Make it look good.
Well, they'll shoot the Hut, but the Hut's the only one they'll shoot properly.
And he can take it. He's a big boy.
Yep. Actually, if I give one of the dealers a gun, one second. Let's see what happens if a dealer shoots a Hut.
Triumph.
Remember, it's the difficulty is based entirely on range.
Yeah, we'll say this is medium range.
Just
So,
a blaster